Hello and welcome to Sud10 Inspirations with Deb. Hopefully I can inspire you, and before it's over, we can inspire each other. Well, it's been a while. It's been several days. Maybe it has probably been a week since we've been on together. But one thing I can truly say is that I am thankful for those of you who continue to like my posts in spite of me being actually online. I've seen where some people will go back and comment on the different posts that I have already posted, and sometimes you would just make a comment or even just give a check. And I also would like to thank those people who are also responding to my upcoming spring event called Sud10 Inspirations with Deb, a gala, walking boldly and your purpose in 2026. It's a soiree. Well, it's going to be an evening event filled with formal events and laughter and having a great time and thinking about how you can empower other people. And the title, Walking Boldly in Your Purpose, actually comes from the song that I always like to play that is from Room to Breathe. That song comes from Room to Breathe with the Self-Care Club, and it is Walking in Your Purpose. And so coming up in that event is going to be where you're walking boldly in your purpose in 2026. Giving a voice to the voiceless. That's right. Those people who have felt like they have been had to overcome obstacles based on events that have been traumatic in their life. Not even traumatic. Sometimes people just go through things because they forget their own worth and start listening to what other people have to say about them. And so when that happens, you feel like, okay, I'm just not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to let them talk. But no, you have to think about being an overcomer. Thinking about how you can continue to not listen to negativity that gets into your head, but begin to speak out. That's what this is all about. Speaking out. That's our platform here. Speaking out, having positive energy, using those affirmations to share and empower other people, and not just other people, but ourselves as well on this platform. And I do want to say that I was reading something. I usually always just give you the quote, but this time it was so powerful that I actually want to read this little excerpt, because I was thinking about how my sister is beginning to work on a project, and it's about telling your story, and then how it connects with giving yourself a voice. But this story came from something that I was reading online. I said, wow, this is so powerful. I want to share this. And it says, there once was a seed buried deep in the soil. At first, it felt small. Have you ever felt small before because of what somebody else said to you? Invisible. Have you ever felt like you're being not heard? You keep giving your voice to someone and they're just ignoring it, and forgotten. Under the weight of the dirt and darkness, the seed thought, this is the end. I'll never see the light. But when the seed didn't know was that the pressure, don't we have pressures in life? Oh yeah, all the time. We have different obstacles. The dirt and even the rain falling on the top of it was not bearing it. It was preparing it. That's powerful. You go through pressures in life, and those pressures are not meant to bury you, not meant to destroy you like the seed. It's meant to empower you and meant to give you strength. And back to the seed, and even the rain falling on top of it was not burying it. It was preparing it. You're being prepared each and every day for something great. You go through those trials, the situations. Little by little, the seed stretched, cracked open, and began to grow. We are growing through our pressures. We grow through our pressures. When it finally broke through the surface, it realized something powerful. The very weight it thought would crush it was actually the force that made it stronger. The very weight that you think is crushing you is actually making you stronger. And that's life. Sometimes you'll feel like everything is on top of you. You'll feel hidden, unseen, and pushed down. But really, those challenges are preparing you to rise. So rise. Rise above what somebody else is saying about you. Rise above those obstacles. Rise above what you feel like is going to break you. Like that seed, your breakthrough will come if you keep growing even in the dark. So the lesson here is don't give up. Don't give up in the dirt. That's where the miracles begin. So with that, be like the seed. You may have things that are pressing you down in life. You may have things that you feel like I can't go any further. I have gone as far as I can go. When you feel like just giving up, know that whatever is pressing you down, like the dirt is pressing down the seed, it's going to be used to help you elevate, help you grow. Those things seems like are going to be pressures that are going to knock you down. But those are going to be the very things that are going to help you build yourself up and have that light that when you finally break through, you're going to have an illumination, a great light that's going to be shining, that's going to elevate you. So continue to know that just like the seed, you might be cursed. You might feel like you have rain in your life. You might feel like you've gone through certain trials and tribulations in your life. But just know that you're going to overcome those things. Because when you come out, you're going to be just like the flower that's going to continue to bloom in life. So aren't you that flower? I'm sure you've probably gone through that seed situation. Because I know I have in life gone through seed situation where it feels like nothing seems to be going right. But then now I can look back on those things and say, wow, that was truly preparing me for these situations that I am faced with now, because now I can look back on certain things and say, I have truly grown, just like that seed that was planted in the ground. Know that you are going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to elevate, because whatever pressures come through in your life, you're going to be able to overcome those pressures. All you have to do is just keep showing up, keep reaffirming yourself, and keep knowing that whatever pressures you're faced with, you're going to go through it, but you're going to make it out. So continue to love yourself for the wonderful person that you are. And always, always look in that mirror and say, when I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see God's image looking back at me. Because I don't like me, because I love me. Can't you see? So again, this is Sud10 Inspirations with Deb. I am inviting you to a gala in March 2026 on March 28th. That's a Saturday. Mark your calendars. DM me if you need more additional information. And also, if you're a vendor and you want to come out and showcase your product, feel welcome to be able to do that as well. Just let me know. And if you're just a single, you can come. The cost for singles is $25. And if you want to be as a couple, then it's $40. And if you just want to be a vendor, that's $75. So just keep me posted through a DM. And I am definitely looking forward to this event. It's going to be a great night as you continue to walk boldly in your purpose. Again, this is Sud10 Inspirations with Deb. Hopefully I have inspired you, because you have certainly inspired me too.